Hi there, this is Ramona Shah, and today I want to talk about mentorship because many of my clients are in organizations where there's lots to learn, so there's a steep learning curve. They're also ambitious and driven. And a couple ways to learn include having a coach, having mentor, and having sponsors. Now, I want to talk about mentors today. Mentors are people who have often been in a similar situation like you before and can share their experience and advice with you so you don't have to repeat mistakes that others have made before you. Now, a couple things to be aware of before you start looking for a mentor. Number one is it's something that needs to evolve. So it's not something that just you ask like a date. Hey, do you want to be my girlfriend? Do you want to be my boyfriend? It's not really a question you ask, something that evolves. Same with mentorship. It's not necessarily something you need to ask as of, hey, do you want to be my mentor? But simply something that starts evolving. It's also something that requires your commitment. It's a relationship that you want to really put your time in and your effort in. You want to make sure that you show up to the lunches or the coffee sessions that you set up. You want to make sure you're prepared. You drive the conversation, you ask questions, and you're not just being a cup of water or showing up as a cup of a glass ready to be filled with knowledge, but you're actively engaged and you're participative and you make it an experience where your mentor feels like they're getting value and newfound insight as well. Now, that conversation with your mentor, you want to make sure that you're ready to be honest and transparent. Not being honest and not being transparent will likely not lead to the benefits that you were expecting or would hope for from a mentorship relationship. It may, in fact, possibly even lead you in the wrong direction. The same applies to coaching, right? If someone isn't honest with me or transparent with me, then it's really, really hard to help along the process. Same applies to mentorships. Now, sometimes people ask me, well, I can't ask the CEO of the company, or I don't have anyone in the organization that I would see as a great mentor for me. Then I say, you doesn't have to be in the organization. So another tip is to look beyond the organization, even beyond your industry or the field you're working in. Mentors, the key of good mentors is that they are people who are honest, who care, who are compassionate, and who are ready and willing to invest in the success of others. That is way more important than the position or the title that they're in. So look beyond the immediate scope of your reach to see who else would be out there who could be a great mentor to me, and then start fostering that relationship just like you would if you were to date someone. So slowly and gradually, and you show up and you invest and you participate and you stay engaged. These are a couple tips in order to, for those of you who are looking for finding a mentor, and things to be aware of before you go out and reach out or pursue this particular initiative. Either way, I have several mentors that have hugely influenced the way my career went, but also the way I now run my business. And I think I couldn't have done it without them. So I encourage everyone to look not just for a coach, but also for mentors and sponsors as well. I'll probably talk about sponsors in another video coming up soon. That's it for today. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.